anthem. You may take your seats.
Good evening, Philippines. This is the drawing of lots for the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship Philippines 2025. Here to serve up tonight's festivities, the President of Asian Volleyball Confederation and Philippine National Volleyball Federation, Mr. Ramon Suzara.
The Executive Board of the Local Organizing Committee of the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship Philippines 2025, Co-Chairperson William Vincent Arneta Marcos, Co-Chairperson Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, Co-Chairperson Secretary Cristina Frasco, Board Member Senator Pia Cayetano, Board Member Chairman Richard Bachman of the Philippine Sports Commission, and POC President Board Member Abraham Tolentino, Board Member Manuel V. Pangilinan, FIVB General Director Fabio Acevedo, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, FIVB Volleyball World officials, ladies and gentlemen, friends, colleagues of Global Volleyball family, good evening and welcome to this historic moment of Philippine volleyball and Philippine sports. We are a few moments away from the drawing of lots of the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship Philippines 2025 in order to determine the pool composition for the sports of paramount event in the men's competition. It will be historic as the FIVB for the first time has expanded the field to 32 of the best teams, men's teams representing respective flags and countries from each of the 5 confederations. It will be historic as the Philippines for the first time will host the pinnacle event of men's volleyball under a single hosting model. It will be historic as for the first time the Philippines has earned the opportunity to participate in the World Championship. It will be historic as the local organizing committee represents a unique ensemble of active, passionate participation from various sectors such as the government, corporate, sports industry, and trailblazers and volunteers, all determined with the hearts beating for the love of the game. And far after the champions have been awarded, the lights have been turned off and the sports hall has been closed, it will be historic, memorable, and even meaningful as the legacy of the World Championship will carry on in the form of programs, energized national teams of lower category federations, programs to empower the youth as they start dreaming of making the sport, and programs strengthen communities through sports of education campaigns and entrepreneurial initiatives. Now, more than ever, the FIVB looks to promote the sport as a powerful catalyst for change. Under the inspiring leadership of President Dr. Ali Grasa, volleyball has gone beyond the boundaries of the field of play with projects and initiatives under the Volleyball Foundation. We thank the FIVB President for this incredible initiative and we express our full support for the Volleyball Foundation as we count the days. With less than 365 to go, our hearts will collectively beat even faster and stronger in anticipation for every volleyball fan to come see the matches here in the Philippines. We open our doors, our arms, and our hearts to all. Come join us from September 12 to 28, 2025 at the SM Mall of Asia Arena and the Smart Araneta Coliseum for one electrifying event, the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship Philippines 2025. Thank you very much. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
His expertise and commitment to the volleyball community is key in making tonight a reality. Let's welcome the FIVB General Director, Mr. Fabio Acevedo.
Dear volleyball family in the beautiful country of the Philippines and around the world, it's really a great pleasure being here tonight with this remarkable event, the drawing of lots of the 2025 FIVB Men's Volleyball World Championships. As you all know, volleyball is a great sport, followed by more than 800 million people around the world with strong values that can definitely help the world being a better place through sport, a better place through volleyball. Our athletes, our fans, they are unique, and they are the center of our events everywhere we go. And those people, they have the capacity of inspiring a new generation of athletes and fans. That's the legacy. That's the legacy, dear friends and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, that we want to see in the World Championships here being held in the Philippines. We want our athletes being inspired and inspire a new generation of people. We want a world to be better and the world be better shaped by volleyball. For the first time ever, the World Championships will be held in the Philippines. That will be the first time in Southeast Asia. And also, and equally, the first time the World Championships will be played by 32 teams instead. So meaning that we're gonna have, for the first time ever, the best 32 teams in the world playing here in your own soil. So, during the World Championships, I can assure you all, we're gonna see a lot of passion, a lot of courage on the field of play and out of the field of play. We will have, and we are going to experience all together here in the Philippines, the volleyball experience, the fan engagement that only volleyball events can deliver. We are absolutely happy and grateful and I have to mention my friends from the National Federation of Philippines, led by my great friend Ramon Suzara, and the Filipinos government and the government of the Philippines for all your help and support. Thank you very much for having us here. Thank you very much for hosting the World Championships. And I can assure you that we work all together to make this event a great success in the world. Our athletes, of course, they will shine and they will give to our fans across the globe the opportunity to enjoy our sport. Finally, it's my honor now to hand over the official Volleyball World Championships trophy to the co-chairperson of the Local Organizing Committee 2025 FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championships, Mr. William Vincent Araneda Marcos, and the PNVF Chairman Emeritus and co-chairperson of the Local Organizing Committee, Senator Alan Peter Caetano. Please join me on the stage. I will do the official handover of the trophy of the World Championships.
The Volleyball World Championship Trophy was launched in 2014 and represents the effort of the athletes to conquer the world of volleyball, the World Championships. It stands as a symbol of the exciting journey ahead. Onwards and upwards, the Philippines takes pride in hosting the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship 2025. It's time to spike up the energy. Let's get physical with Nicole Asensio.
Something invincible. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? You got me feeling diamond rich. Nothing on this planet compares to it. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? sleep when I got you next to me. All night I ride with you. I know I got your back and you know I got you. So come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical. Adrenaline keeps on rushing in. Another simulation of dreaming in. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? I don't wanna live another life, 'cause this one's pretty nice. Living it up. Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me? All night I ride with you. No, I got your back and I know I got you. So come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical. Hold on, just a little tighter. Hold on, come on. Tell me then you're ready. Come on, baby, keep on dancing. Let's get physical. Hold on, just a little tighter. Hold on, come on. Tell me if you're ready. Come on, baby, keep on dancing. Let's get physical. All night I ride with you. No, you got my back and you know I got you. So come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get physical. Let's get physical. Let's get physical. Let's get physical. Physical.
Please welcome your hosts for drawing of lots for the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship 2025. Broadcaster and volleyball commentator for the Nations League, Olympics and Paralympics, Dave Rogers. With broadcaster and former national athlete, Denise Tan.
Good evening, everyone, and good evening to Dave. Welcome to the Philippines. How is Manila treating you so far?
Absolutely incredible. What an honor to be here amongst these distinguished guests and you guys watching at home all over the world, wherever you are. Look, I've heard about the Filipino hospitality, but everyone has been so wonderful. I'm so glad to experience it for myself, and it is making me super, super excited for what's going to be happening here in a year's time.
And that will all start now, especially with the Filipino volleyball fans being so passionate. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of good time when you come back here next year. We're claiming it right now. Now, as you know, the Philippines is primed and ready to host the biggest international volleyball competition that will be initiated with tonight's draw. But before we go into that, we want to acknowledge the local organizing committee for their tireless efforts to make this hosting possible. So to be So again, everyone behind the successful bid of the Philippines for the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship. Again, a huge round of applause to everyone involved. All right, so the solo hosting of the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship here in the Philippines is, to say the least, going to be historic. The 2025 edition will be the largest World Championship tournament since 1949, featuring 32 qualified teams.
This tournament, of course, has been hosted all over the world, but this is the first time the FIVB Volleyball Men's Championship has been held in Southeast Asia. The impact is truly significant. It's going to showcase the beauty of this sport that we love, volleyball, not just to more Filipino fans, but also other supporters across Asia.
And Dave, the Philippines is no stranger to hosting international sporting events. We've organized multi-sports competitions like the Southeast Asian Games, as well as basketball and aquatics tournaments. In the last 3 years, our stadiums have sold out seats for the Volleyball Nations League, and all throughout, the Filipinos have never been shy in showing their love for the game.
I love the VNL here so much. Incredible. Anyway, we cannot wait to witness the support of Filipinos they're going to give to the hundreds of athletes competing here for the Men's World Championship trophy. So, the Philippines, they're going to welcome 32 of the world's best teams for these FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championships next year, and these 32 teams will serve up quality volleyball. In fact, you will need to get your diaries out now. I'm going to give you the dates. It is the 12th to the 28th of September, right here in the Philippines, but the matches are going to be broadcast all around the world. So wherever you are, no excuses not to be involved.
And now it is time to find out which teams will face off in the thrilling group stage of the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship 2025 through the drawing of lots. This crucial event will decide the matchups and set the stage for a spectacular tournament featuring the world's top 32 teams. So everyone, let's all watch this.
32 teams per gender will compete at the FIVB Volleyball World Championships 2025. The 32 qualified teams will be distributed among 8 pools of 4 teams each, as per the Serpentine principle and based on their position in the FIVB Volleyball Senior World Ranking. As a first condition, the host country team will be placed at the head of Pool A in position 1. The 7 top-ranked teams will be directly placed in Pools B, C, D, E, F, G, and H, based on their position in the team seeding. The remaining 24 teams will be divided into 3 bowls of 8 teams each, based on their team's seeding position, and will be drawn for their seed line by line, applying the Serpentine system. The draw starts with the 8 teams seeded 25 to 32, drawn one by one from the first bowl and placed in position 4 of each pool, starting from Pool H to Pool A. The second draw defines the order in which the teams seeded 17 to 24 are placed in the third position of Pools A to Pool H. The final draw places teams seeded 9 to 16 in position 2, starting from Pool H to Pool A.
And there it is, the explanation done and dusted. I think I understood it. Do you understand it?
I'm sure everyone understood it. It's going to be simple and quick tonight. But before we move on, of course, Dave, we would like to also acknowledge the team, the Philippine men's national team present here as well, joining us for tonight's draw.
Super excited. It won't be long until we find out who they're going to be playing. Of course, they're going to be the #1 seeds in the competition. And the stage is actually set for the drawing of lots to begin for this FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship 2025. And let's introduce the distinguished draw assistants who are going to help us determine the matchups for the group stage of the tournament.
First, we have the captain of the men's national team of Slovenia and Paris 2024 Olympian, Tine Uno.
And joining Tina on stage, we have the captain of the Netherlands national team, who's also playing opposite for the Wolf Dogs of Nagoya. Please welcome Namir Abdelaziz.
FIVB ambassador and former player of Team Thailand, Nutsara Tongkong. Also joining us is attorney Kim Raisa Uy. She led the inspection of the draw elements before the show, and her presence right now ensures that all the protocols are followed with utmost transparency, guaranteeing a fair and accurate drawing of lots for the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship.
Welcome, guests. Looking good. Great to have you here, and thank you for playing this incredibly important part in this evening. Now, we need to begin the drawing of lots. First, let us show you the 8 teams in position 1. These are the seeded teams, including the host country, Philippines, sat over here, together with the 7 top-ranked teams currently in the FIVB World Rankings.
Philippines, Poland, France, USA, Slovenia, Italy, Japan, Brazil,
In position 1, the Philippines is joined by current world number 1 and Paris Olympic silver medalist Poland, Paris Olympic gold medalist France, Paris Olympic bronze medalist USA, world number 4 Slovenia, current world champion and world number 5 Italy, current Asian champion and world number 6 Japan, and world number 7 Brazil.
So those teams are in place, and now it's time to place the teams in each pool, starting with the teams ranked 25th to 32nd out of the qualified teams.
Tunisia, China, Romania, Chile, Korea, Libya, Colombia, Algeria,
All right, let's get into it. Tine Urno will be drawing the teams one by one, and they will be placed in each pool, starting from Pool H to Pool A. So Tine, please draw the first team to be placed in Pool H. China.
The 2024 Challenger Cup winners are the first team out. Let's find out who's in Pool G. Libya, their first World Championship since 1982. They go into Pool G.
And for Pool F, you may now start the draw.
Algeria, the runners-up in the African Championships in 2023. That booked them their ticket for these World Championships. We move on to Pool E. Chile go into Pool E, just their second World Championship appearance, qualifying for the first time since 1982.
Halfway through now for Pool D.
Colombia bronze at the South American Championships. It was their third since 2013 and enough to get them to the World Championships here. 3 to go then. Now we move on to Pool C. Korea go into Pool C, back after a 10-year absence. Their last World Championships was Poland 2014.
You may now start the draw for Pool B.
Romania, another team who are back for the first time since 1982, but they have won 4 World Championship medals in the past. And finally, who is going to be joining them in Pool A? Tunisia, they are 11-time African champions, and this will be their 7th consecutive World Championship since 2002.
Once again, here are the teams in position 4, starting with China, Libya, Algeria, Chile, Colombia, Korea, Romania, and Tunisia.
And now it is time to draw the pools for the teams ranked 17th to 24th in that qualified teams list.
Belgium, Turkey, Czechia, Bulgaria, Egypt, Qatar, Portugal, Finland,
Nimir Abdelaziz will be drawing the teams one by one, and they will be placed in each pool, starting from Pool A to Pool H. So Nimir, please draw the first team to be placed in Pool A.
Egypt, the African champions. They won it for the 9th time in 2023. And of course, we're Paris Olympians as well. Namir, who is going to be in Pool B? Qatar go into Pool B, 3rd in the 2023 Asian Championships, and that booked them their ticket here and the bronze medal.
Now time for Pool C. Finland.
It's a welcome back to World Championship Volleyball after missing out in 2022. They're into Pool C. Namir, who's going to be in Pool D? Portugal qualified for their first World Championships since 2002.
Nimir, go ahead. Draw the lot for Pool E. Bulgaria.
Bulgaria, 5-time World Championship medalists, reaching the final of their home championships in 1970. Still 3 to go. Next up, Pool F. Belgium go into Pool F. Challenger Cup finalists in 2024, returning to World Championship Volleyball for the first time since 2018. This will be their 10th appearance.
Now for Pool G. Turkey.
Challenger Cup and European League winners in 2023 made their debut in the VNL in 2024. Who's going to be in Pool H? The final team out is Czechia, playing in their first World Championships since 2010. Welcome back. Thank you, Namir. That wraps up the draw lots for position 3. Once again, here are the teams, starting with Pool A. Egypt, Qatar in B. In C, it's Finland. In Pool D, Portugal. In E, Bulgaria. After that, it's Belgium, Turkey, and Czechia.
To complete the drawing of lots, we have the teams ranked 9th to 16th in the qualified teams list.
Germany, Argentina, Serbia, Canada, Cuba, Netherlands, Ukraine, Iran,
Nutsara.com will be drawing the teams one by one, and they will be placed in each pool, starting from Pool H to Pool A. Nutsara, please draw the first teams to be placed in Pool H.
Nutsara has the balls here, but I'm watching Namir.
Serbia.
Serbia, the first out, the Paris Olympians. Their last World Championship medal was a bronze in 2010. They are in Pool H. Who will be in Pool G? Canada qualified for 3 Olympic Games in a row for the first time in the country's history. They were Noseka finalists in 2023.
Now completing Pool F will be Ukraine.
Well, Ukraine, European League winners in June. Their quarterfinal in 2022 was their best ever World Championship performance. Now, who is going to be in Pool E with Tina's Slovenia? Germany go into Pool E. Again, they return to Olympic action in Paris. They were world champions in 1970, and their last medal was a bronze in 2014.
It's time now to know the last team for Pool D. Cuba.
Two-time World Championship finalists, the last medal coming in 2010 when they got a silver in Italy. 3 pools to go. Who is going to be in Pool C? Argentina, the South American champions, whose only medal in the World Championships was a bronze in 1982.
Who will complete Pool B? Netherlands.
Netherlands go into Pool B along with Poland, qualifying for their 3rd championships in a row, having missed 3 editions between 2003 and 2015. Finally, Pool A. Iran are the final team out, the runners-up in the Asian Championships this year.
Once again, here are the teams in position 2, starting with Serbia, Canada, Ukraine, Germany, Cuba, Argentina, Netherlands, and Iran.
And that officially concludes the drawing of lots. The group stage for the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championships Philippines 2025 is complete. Exciting matchups all over the pools, and I bet our very, very special guests here can agree. Together with our esteemed draw assistants, we also have with us a gold medalist from the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, the head coach of Alas Filipinas women's team as well. Please welcome Coach Jorge Souza de Brito. Hey Coach, guys, come closer. We're all a long way away here and we're going to have a chat and we're all going to digest what has just happened, because some exciting stuff has just gone on, but I think we're going to start with the coach, aren't we?
Yes, let's start with you, Coach. Of course, we want to know, what do you think is the significance of the country's hosting of the Men's Volleyball World Championship?
Well, good evening, everyone. First of all, it's a milestone for us to have this competition right here in the new model. And of course, it's our chance to show how important is what you're doing here as a national team, as a federation, and also to show to our fans and everyone.
Just looking at the draw right now, how do you feel about the teams that you see in your pool?
Well, it's tough. It's really hard. But you see, I can see that it's showing what will happen in the next year. You'll be excited. Okay, you'll be exciting the guys who play here. And also I think that our team, the Filipino team, is already prepared, especially under the coaching staff and Coach Frigoni. They're really excited to show to the world what they can do on the stage. So it's happening.
Before we move on to Nutsara, team sat down there. You happy with the draw? Happy? Yeah? 2 thumbs up. They're really happy.
We got to see everyone doing the thumbs up.
Nutsara,
yes.
Of course, we're here talking about the Men's World Championship, but it's an incredibly busy 2025 for the women's, the men's, and the Beach World Championships, all happening in the same season. And the Women's World Championships is going to Thailand. You must be so excited about 2025 and what that's going to mean for this sport we love so much.
Yes, I'm very happy and excited because it is the first time Southeast Asia will be the host for the World Championship 2025 in Philippines and Thailand. And of course, the amazing fans waiting for you guys. Okay, thank you.
And tell us a little bit about the work you're doing with the foundation as well, because of course you've left such an incredible imprint on the game on the court, and we're going to see the best players in the world across these 3 World Championships, but you're working really hard to sort of spread the joy and the love of the game elsewhere, aren't you?
Yes, last time I had the opportunity to work with the FIVB Volleyball Foundations. It was amazing to see how many the students so passionate about the playing volleyball, and I enjoyed it, sharing my volleyball experience with them. And I truly hope they will have the opportunity to play, continue to playing volleyball in the future too.
Okay, now let's chat up with Nimir. Nimir, first and foremost, I gotta ask about the new look, because every time we see you here in the Philippines, we know it's a shorter hairdo. You want to talk about that?
Well, let's say for a special night like tonight, I needed to do something special, so my hair is growing, it's still growing, and let's see where it's
Are we going to see the big...
Maybe, you never know.
Maybe
for the World Champions, maybe.
Okay, so just to touch on that, you've been in the Philippines before. You
Yes.
know how passionate the fans are. What are you expecting come the World Championship, especially having experienced it in the past?
No, I think for us players, it's really nice to play here because it's one of the few countries where they don't cheer only for the home team. So every game we played, we felt the support of the supporters. So it's really nice to play here, and I think it's a good thing that they have the chance to organize a big event like this.
And Tina, I'm going to start by congratulating you and your team on everything you've achieved this season. Can we have a round of applause? Because getting to number 4 in the world, first ever Olympic Games, getting to the Final 4 of the VNL2, incredible stuff. I mean, you've been on such a journey with the national team. How does it feel to have come as far as you've come, but maybe still have huge ambitions as well?
Hello, thank you. I'm very happy to be here. It was a long journey from where we started, and I'm very happy that we managed to improve, keep improving through these years. It was 2 great summers for us. We managed to qualify for the Olympics for the first time in history, and we want to continue to grow as a team, as a federation, and I hope we will still improve in the next World Championships here.
Well, we've seen you on the podium, of course, in European Championships before, but looking at your group, you've got Germany, you've got Bulgaria, you've got Chile. How do you feel about the 3 teams you're going to be facing and the potential route through?
But I think there are many, many good teams here that are able to play for the medals, and it will be match after match, day after day. Who plays better in the end will win.
Finally then, because we've heard it from these 3, the supporters here, as a fan of the sport, I cannot wait to feel the love and the energy that the Filipino supporters are going to give to this World Championship. As soon as I've said it, I've seen a smile on your face. How much are you looking forward to putting on a show and feeling that love from the supporters too?
Yes, it's very nice to play in front of full crowds, and when we played the VNL here in the Philippines, like Nimir said, all the games were almost full, so I'm looking forward to that also on the World Championships, and I'm sure it will be a great event.
Certainly will. Thank you very much for your time. Please, a huge round of applause for Jorge, for Nutsara, for Nimir, and of course for Tine. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
How good were they, by the way? Unbelievable.
On the spot, no problem at all.
Yeah, so good. Anyway, we present you the results of the draw. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, we can tell the truth now. No, I'm joking. They were fantastic. These are the results of the draw. The FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship draw is complete. Should we take a look?
Should we take a look? Yeah. For Pool A, we have Philippines, Iran, Egypt, and Tunisia.
And in Pool B, we have the very competitive Poland, Netherlands, Qatar, and Romania.
For Pool C, we have France, Argentina, Finland, and Korea.
Moving on to Pool D, where we have the United States of America, Cuba, Portugal, and Colombia.
For Pool E, we have Slovenia, Germany, Bulgaria, and Chile.
In Pool F, we have Italy, the defending champions. They're in there with Ukraine, Belgium, and Algeria.
For Pool G, we have Japan, Canada, Turkey, and Libya.
And finally, for Pool H, we have Brazil, we have Serbia, we have Czechia, and we have China.
Now we are looking forward to the non-stop volleyball action happening next year again on September 12 to 28 in two historic venues, the Araneta Coliseum and the Mall of Asia Arena.
I can't wait. We've not heard from these guys. Are you guys looking forward to it as well? Good. Thank goodness for that. I can't wait to immerse myself in every single game and feel that infectious energy, that unique energy of the volleyball fans here in the Philippines. I'm ashamed to say I've never been to watch volleyball here.
That is the reason you have to be here next year.
Look, if you keep saying it, then it'll happen. I really hope it does. But I've heard that they can be a little bit loud.
Very passionate, as I like to say.
Perfect. That is exactly what we want. Speaking of the game, let's take a quick look at the exciting competition format. Of course, we've got all these teams. This is what the tournament is going to look like.
The FIVB Volleyball World Championships 2025 will be held from the 22nd of August to the 7th of September and from the 12th to the 28th of September for the women's and men's teams respectively. In both competitions, the 4 teams in each pool will play the pool phase in a full round-robin format. The top 2 teams of each pool will qualify to the round of 16 phase. To establish the final standing of the 16 eliminated teams after the pool phase, the team's combined ranking system will be applied and determined by the following criteria: the position of the team in the pool, the number of victories, the number of points gained per match, the sets ratio, the points ratio, the head-to-head, the highest team in the world ranking. While for the rest of the competition, the eliminated teams will be ranked as per the team ranking system. The 16 teams qualified to the round of 16 phase will play in a single elimination format. The match winners will advance to the quarter-finals. The 8 teams qualified to the quarter-finals will continue to play in a single elimination format, and the winning teams will then advance to the semi-finals. The winner of quarter-final number 1 will play a semi-final match against the winner of quarter-final number 4, and the winner of quarter-final number 2 will play a semi-final match against the winner of quarter-final number 3. The teams that do not win their semi-finals will play for the bronze medals, whilst the winners of the semi-finals will play for the gold medals and the title of world champions.
And that is it. One team, 7 victories away from glory. I haven't asked you. I've asked these guys, and I'm looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it? And are you really proud of the fact that the World Championships are coming here?
Absolutely. Again, like what we mentioned, it is going to be historic for the Philippines. Historic, such a momentous event for every single volleyball fan. Actually, I think not even just volleyball fans, but sporting fans in general.
And something that I get really excited about with these tournaments is we know the superstars, we know the Namirs and the Tinas, but there is going to be 1 or 2 that come through from this tournament that we're going to be talking about forever. With that, we have the 32 teams, the 17 days of exhilarating games, 2 historic venues, hundreds of players, thousands of fans, and these are the things that the volleyball world will be looking forward to this time next year for these FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championships here in the Philippines in 2025. Of course, this is made possible by the FIVB, the Philippine National Volleyball Federation, and our global partners, Sino, Mikasa, 1xBet, Mizuno, and Jurfloor.
And of course, our local partners, PLDT and Signal, and the local organizing committee who's working extremely hard to show the world that the Philippines is the best stage for the Men's World Championship in 2025. So again, a huge hand to each and every one of you. Time and again, Filipinos have demonstrated extraordinary commitment and passion, especially when it comes to supporting major sporting events. Today, we are honored to hear from someone who embodies this dedication.
We have with us a dedicated lawmaker with over 30 years of experience, a strong advocate for Filipino athletes, and known for leading the successful 2019 Southeast Asian Games, and of course for authoring and establishing a law on the country's National Academy of Sports.
He is currently the Chairman Emeritus of the Philippine National Volleyball Federation and co-chairperson of the local organizing committee of the FIVB Men's World Championship 2025. Let us all welcome Senator Alan Peter Cayetano.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters in the volleyball community, welcome to the Philippines. Thank you for being here. Let me address myself to those who love and honor God, to those whose heart is to transform not only individuals, but their nations, to those who are here to build not only the volleyball community, but to build communities. We all know that to do all of those, you need a good seed. You know that we need good soil. We know that you need the right environment. We know that volleyball is a good seed. As Director General Fabio says, it's an instrument, right, to change the world. Change the individual, change the team, the school, the community. You've seen the seed of women's volleyball in the country and how it has grown. You've seen the seed in the Philippines. You've seen the good soil. The biggest Southeast Asian Games ever was successfully hosted here. The World's Basketball Championship we hosted recently. So please wait and see what we can do with good soil and a good seed of the Men's World Championship in 2025. But what about the environment? The environment is more than 800 million in the volleyball community around the world. Some physically present, but as our host said, some will be watching through the media. Another factor in the environment, the legendary hospitality of the Filipino. You want to know our secret? One of our superstars on stage said, and everyone in our table agreed, one of the few countries where everyone cheers not only for their country. Look at all the flags. We have an advance party there. We have thousands of Filipinos in each and every country that will be represented here in 2025. So from today till the last day of the competition next year, allow us through actions to show you our gratitude. Allow us to say thank you. But for tonight, allow us to say thank you in our language to our government, the Marcos administration, to the private sector, FIVP, to, of course, everyone in the volleyball community, the women's team who's here today, the men's team. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. God bless you.
Well, thank you so much, Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, for those inspiring words and sharing your vision of the Men's Volleyball World Championship 2025. Your dedication and passion truly set the tone for what promises to be an extraordinary event.
Certainly does, especially now the matchups are set. The stage is ready for a spectacular showcase of world-class volleyball talent from around the globe. Less than a year to go now until the Men's Volleyball World Championships 2025. The countdown to the first serve and the opening game has officially begun.
All draw results are now available on volleyball.world, and more information about the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship 2025 will be coming up, so make sure to follow Volleyball World on socials to keep updated. Now, Dave, okay, since we will be seeing you again next year, I keep saying that, all throughout the show, I think it is only right this early to teach you a Filipino phrase. Are you up for it?
I am up for it, but before that, all the bosses are in the room tonight, so you keep saying it. Hopefully they'll listen, and I'll be back. Yes, I'm a little nervous.
Don't be. It's just gonna be, we're gonna keep it simple. We have an expression here in the Philippines that loosely translates to giving it your all. Or it can also mean hit it. Like what you do when you spike the ball or you serve it. The phrase is called hataw na.
Okay.
So you say it enthusiastically, you say it with pure energy.
Okay.
Are you ready to say it with me?
Can you say it one more time?
Hataw na.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Hataw na!
Perfect, amazing. And that is also how we will end tonight's drawing of lots and kickstart the one-year countdown to the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship Philippines 2025 with pure energy.
Thank you very much for joining us, whether you've been in the room or watching at home. The countdown is on. I've been Dave Rogers.
And I'm Denise Tan, leaving you with the man himself, Mr. Pure Energy, Mr.
Gary Valenciano.
Good evening, everyone. Before I do this, I'm only doing one number, but I just want to introduce myself. I'm Gary Valenciano. Gary V is what they call me. And it's really quite, it's pressure for me to be called Mr. Pure Energy because I've been doing this. I told Dave backstage, I've been doing this for the past 40 years. And he says, so what, you started when you were 2? No, I started when I was about 18. So I turned 60 August 6th. But hataw na. That message, I think, is going to live on and on and on, especially now that this is about to take place. And tonight is where it was launched. So allow me now to share with you songs that many of you, most of you, have never heard before. But there are Filipinos here tonight. Yes, of course there are. All right, I have to make you know, when you come back next year, already, I know it's like 16 days of competition. You need another 16 days just to enjoy the islands. You're in Manila, but Manila is not the Philippines alone. I mean, you have to see everything else to truly enjoy the hospitality and the love that the Filipinos have for people like you. So, I'm ready to have this done, and I'm hoping you enjoy this. This is from way back in 1995 when I did this, but we kind of treated these songs in a different way, just to kind of bridge the gap between the young ones who were here and those who were young ones. So here, this is for you. All right. I want to start it out with my fellow men, my fellow Filipinos who are here. There's a beat that you hear, so can I see those hands put together like this? That's it. Ah, yeah. All right. The word passion, that is, you're going to see it. It's very evident when the games begin and you see the public watching, adoring, supporting all the nations that are part of it. Hey! Listen. Once upon a time, 41 years ago to be exact, I started doing something like this. Aking nasabi na walang pasubali at nagbabaka sakali dahil di mapakali ang pagbabago ng isipan ng mga kaugalian. Ang nais ko makita sa ating kapanahunan na hataw! 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 Ang lahat gumagalaw kaya hataw na! Walang pakialam, tayo na mag-umpisa. Tama na ang pagpupunyo tayo ay sumama ka. Sige lang ng sige. Oh, kailangan lang lagyan. Hataw na! Huwag kang mapagod. Hataw ang galaw. Oh, ako't ikaw. Hataw na! Nang ganyan, ang lahat gumagalaw. Kaya hataw na! Hataw na! Hataw at galaw. Hataw, 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 hataw na! Nang ganyan, ang lahat gumagalaw. Kaya hataw na! One song. This is another song that I did way back in the 80s. Kinda changed it a bit, but I just want to do this one for you guys. Allow me to just come near you and welcome you to the Philippines and to thank you for being here. Yeah. All right. Okay, those who cheered, they're kind of exposing their age because this song came out back in the 80s. So we'll just have fun here tonight. Ano pa kaya ang dapat gawin ng isang katulad ko upang paniwalaan at intindihin mo ang mga nais sabihin ng puso ko? Bigyan mo ako ng pagkakataon, paliwanagan ang iyong isip. Kahit sandali lang, patutunayan ko lang na mahal kita hanggang ngayon. Hanggang ngayon, hanggang ngayon. Hanggang ngayon, hanggang ngayon. Hanggang ngayon, hanggang ngayon. Wag mo na sanang isipin. Wag mo na sanang isipin. Wag mo na sanang Wag mo na sanang isipin. Wag mo na sanang isipin ang mga nangyari sa atin noon. Kahit ano pang sabihin mo, mababalik pa natin ang kahapon. All right, children. This one was the very first upbeat song I ever did in English. Way back in 1983, I think it was. Kinda tweaked it. Now it sounds like this. Listen up. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. You got me working. You got me working harder for work, for play, or for pleasure. You got me working. You got me working harder and really, really hard. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work. Okay, can we do something together here tonight? Can we put our hands up in the air like this? Now move to the right, and then to your left, and now to your right. Now let's do this double time. To the left, and to the right, and to your left now, and to the right, and to your left, and to the right. All together, let's do this double time. Here we go. Oh, you look good. Can you snap your fingers? It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. It feels like work and play. Work and play. You know that I think the success of karaoke happened in the Philippines. This song is a song that every Filipino sings. And I'm gonna prove it to you tonight. When you hear the Filipinos beside you sing this song. Let's have fun. 1987 this came out. And many of the young ones who come up to me now say, Mr. Valenciano, can I have a picture with you? Because my mom loves you. Because my aunt loves you. And that's fine. But somehow music can cross generations. You might know this one. Hindi ko na alam kung makakaya ko pa, di bale na lang kaya. Ako papakaya, nasa puso niya, di bale na lang kaya. Ngunit mahal ko siya. Ngunit mahal ko siya. Di bale na lang. Bakit ka naman ganyan? Ano pa ba kayang paraan? Pero kung kailangan naman ako, agad akong tumatakbo. Can I ask you all to do something else for me tonight? I'm gonna need the energy from you. Can I see you put your hands together like this for me? That's it.
Here we go again. Go!
Minsan, sabi niya sa akin, sandali na lang. Kala ko naman ay sigurado na ako. Bitin na bitin ako. Pinoy, you sing! Ngunit mahal ko siya. Let's do this one more time. Let's have fun. Ngunit mahal ko siya. Welcome to the Philippines. Have a great season. Thank you.
What
About
a
big hand for the
truly
dancers as well.
electrifying draw. The 4 positions are in and we couldn't be more excited. All happening here in Manila. See you all at the FIVB Men's Volleyball World Championship Philippines 2025. As this special evening draws to a close, we'd like to invite our esteemed FIVB executives to go up on stage for a quick photo op to commemorate tonight's draw.